Make it stop.
Oh, don't make it stop. We don't want to make it stop. We want to make it go. Go.
So go.
Go!
Wow, so you hit the music then?
Hit it. Go!
Do it a cappella.
Do-up, doop-a-dop, do-up.
Do-it-up-up. Ooh. That was Mbop by the Hanson Bros.
And where are the other bros?
I was
talk for an hour.
I was doing
We're
Carmen
no
San
Hanson
Diego.
Bros. We're Ted and Adam, and we talk for an hour. Right?
Hey everybody.
Hey everybody. Are you doing okay? Take a moment, T&A Nation, and just ask yourselves, are you doing okay?
Found it. Don't worry.
You're doing more like Carmen San Diego.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can't do it with the theme song going. Everybody's confused.
Well, surely we can't stop the theme music after it starts, Ted.
Well, you know, they're just wait a second.
We're all propped up and ready to go on another brand new, fresh, straight from hiatus. But you wouldn't know that, T&A Nation. We planned ahead.
We were consistent.
We were consistent.
Even though we were not here physically.
But we had you in our minds.
We thought about you.
We thought about you.
Ahead of time.
Hey, T&A Nation, we thought about you while we were gone, while we were away from the snowballs. We thought about you so much that we recorded.
We doubled up.
We doubled up.
That way, you wouldn't even know we were gone.
We pretty much time traveled.
Plus, I didn't want to tell any of you fuckers that I was out of town.
Yeah, you only had me watching your house.
I didn't want Ted to get bamboozled while he's sleeping on the sofa.
T&Aers over here. Adam's out of town. Let's party.
Hey, Ted, is this cool?
Hey, can I bring this mop?
Hey, man, squatters. Squatters' rights, bro.
Only if you broom first. Because that's what you call that chore, broom. Hey, why don't you go do some brooming?
Sweep and mop? You didn't do that.
I know I didn't. I'm just joking. Like, if I had a big party over here, it would be like a cleaning party.
A paint party, but with
throw the
brooms.
Throw the dog outside. We're cleaning.
You and the dog.
Rough. Yeah. As you can tell, if you're watching us on the YouTube, we made it. The house didn't burn down while Adam was out of town, and I was watching it. So
the structure is still intact.
Studio is still intact.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
I really appreciate it. And I didn't find any weird shit in the house when I got back.
That's good. That's good. There should have been. There's no reason there would be.
You know this, but I had to do a tag team. I had to hire a
tag team back again.
A rover, and it wasn't those guys.
Adam's scheduling this out. We're looking at the calendar. We're hashing it out, and I'm telling him, I'm pointing at the dates. I got ball games. I got Royals games. I got ushering to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that little dog, little Roscoe, is going to be holding his little legs together.
He crosses them.
Like he's doing a curtsy.
His name's Rocco, not Roscoe.
I said Roscoe?
Man. Were you even here?
No.
Did you even come by? You know, his blanket was kind of messed up in his cage. You just left him in there?
Was he chewing on it?
The whole time?
No, man. That must have been the other guy you hired.
Yeah.
He did a bad job.
You know, I wrote on his review.
The messes I cleaned up after it?
That's what I wanted to know. I should have asked you before I wrote it. Uh-oh. Gave him his stars and everything. Because he had to come first, and he stayed the night here.
Yeah, I could tell.
And then you showed up.
I was only cleaning up after Rocco.
Exactly. Was there any puddles?
Just puddle of mud CDs everywhere.
Ew. Was he watching TV? Anything weird? I was going to write on his review, thank you, Ethan. Hey.
If that was his name.
The hidden cameras we had in place were perfectly
I hope they
pointed.
didn't disturb you.
Yeah. We enjoyed watching you watch the dog, Ethan. Thanks, bud. 5 stars. Would definitely recommend Ethan.
So I got Ethan some great reviews, what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, our bad reviews.
You know what that's called? The recency effect. Because you were here last, and then I walk in, and the place is spotless.
Smelling good.
The dog's still breathing.
I don't have a feedback monitor unless you want to tag it on the Spotify and the podcast.
Box of tissues.
Which all the T&Aers can do, by the way.
There's no tissues out of place.
Why'd you go with tissues?
I don't know. Lotion.
Anyway.
What'd you want me to say?
Not a single tissue out of place. I was pleased. That's what you put on Ethan's little report card?
I thought about it.
I will tell you one little trait of Ethan I didn't really appreciate.
Uh-oh.
Well, he's out there walking the dog. It's summertime.
Uh-huh.
Ethan was thirsty, apparently.
Uh-oh.
But each time I noticed there was a bottle of water. I don't drink bottled water. I like to use my own bottle.
Okay.
Reusable.
Yeah.
Ethan just grabs that, disposable bottle of water.
He was drinking my bottled water?
He drank your bottled water.
Yeah, he's not supposed to do that.
That's fine.
No, it's not. It's not fine.
Oh, it's not?
Problem that I had with it,
he didn't replenish.
That was rule number 1.
Replenish?
No, don't drink my bottled water. This flat cost me $3.98.
Only tap from the 3-year-old Brita filter.
Right. I haven't changed that since the move.
You
used it.
Ooh, dusty move.
So he took a bottle of water and didn't replace the water in the fridge?
He didn't, and I tested him, and I put a bottle in there, and I was like, he's going to be back tonight, and I'll see if he was actually here.
Oh, you guys are playing games. This is like a little love tryst. This is like the
way
lake house.
Your dog Rocco, by the way? With Kiana?
Yeah, and Sandra Bullock.
I have like a note. What was going on there? They had a note?
No, it's like time travel, man.
It was just the lake house was the thing.
It was a mailbox.
Thank you.
I thought that's what you were asking.
It was like, this mailbox needs to go 50 miles an hour for you to get this note.
Oh, I just realized it's the same 2 people. Oh, no.
Hey, I know I said no to speed 2, but I'll say yes to the lake house. I'm here, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra.
Sandra.
Shall we make magic one more time?
Keanu.
I was just thinking of things I could put in the mailbox. What about you?
How do we get there?
You and Ethan were playing the lake house with a bottle of water.
Well, he showed up. He came through. The way you can tell if I was here is if you did a slight egg count. Or a...
what?
Or a generic Pop-Tart IV brand...
This is totally not on purpose.
Adam said something to the extent of eat whatever.
I did say that. I said eat whatever. I was thinking you were going to have like the food that was going to spoil.
All the fresh vegetables and...
No, it was bare. It was pretty bare. There was a couple
some apples.
Gerts in there, though. And some lunch meats that are still there. You didn't touch.
Not a big lunch meat guy anymore, I guess.
Oh, man. What happened? Bad experience?
But you know what I did? I think I did make some grilled cheese in there.
Did you put a little meat on there?
No, I should have.
Throw it in there, a little grilled.
I don't know how long it's been in there. You don't want to get like sweaty meats or...
Well, you can read the label for the...
I guess cooking it up would have helped it.
Yeah, that kills about half of the bacteria.
You going out of town this weekend?
Maybe.
I am. Anyway, we'll get to that later. But, oh my gosh, it was really fun. I got to walk the dog every day and morning and night.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for doing that.
When I say walk, I mean like pull him away from anything resembling a worm in the ground.
I should have told you that too.
He eats worms.
Yeah. I don't know. He's a weird dog.
Not live worms.
He's still a pup,
worms
really.
That are dried out.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I was like, I'm going to walk this dog, and I'm going to teach him how to walk and properly heel beside me.
Did you Caesar him? Caesar
I'd walk for like a couple feet, and then be like... like, no, we cannot go in this yard. Like, you can't go up to this front door.
You were
Rocco.
too nice. I can already tell. You got to really
I pulled.
Jerk him.
We would have stops. Well, luckily, I would come after a Royals game, and so it was like midnight. So it would be really fun to be out and about.
Yeah.
And
People love that at midnight.
Yeah, yelling at the dog. Okay, fine. We'll just lay here. We'll just lay here in the middle of the street. I'll wait.
Rocco.
I'll tell you this much. We did
not tonight,
one
bud.
of these late night walks. I had a interaction and got a visual of a family of deer.
Oh, you did?
That Rocco.
Oh, that was at
night. Sit and
stare
at. Yes, that made it even more creepy because you just see their little eyes like bink, 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 right back at you.
Was it hot here when I was gone?
No, it was pretty nice.
Oh.
It was pretty nice.
So you were just doing your thing, looking at your phone while the dog was taking a shit in someone's yard, and then you look up and all these deer were staring at you?
Yeah, and your dog likes to go in one direction, just like
the band?
The beautiful band. And immediately stop and just turn around for no reason and start going the other way. Like we were making our way away from the deer, which I was happy about.
You're just not choking him well enough.
Well, he's got a weird little...
It's a choke collar or whatever.
It's a choke collar.
No, it's not a choke collar. They call it something. But it's kind of like where everybody wants to be humane with animals, and then the people who realize your dog's going to run away if you don't choke him, kind of meet in the middle.
I was pulling him so much. I was
like a fancier choke collar.
I was thinking about his throat, like, oh my gosh, my throat. And then waking up the next day, why is my throat so sore? Oh yeah, Ted was yanking me as hard as he could out of the neighbor's yard.
Still a dog. It's fine.
Dogs don't have throats.
He's not.
Dogs don't have Adam's apples, Adam.
He's not in charge. Okay, he lives here.
Hey, he's my client.
He doesn't pay rent.
I was taking care of him.
Kidnapping victim. You feed him. You tell him when to eat. You tell him when to poo poo, when to pee pee.
He's telling me. He woke me up. Right?
Oh my God! Did he get up early? He's been doing that.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It helps me get on track. Maybe I should get a dog because I gotta go back to school tomorrow.
Oh
at
no!
At the time of this record,
oh,
it'll be my first day back.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we don't have kids, just no students. But
what time do you have to be there?
Meetings.
9.
I complain, but we really are probably latest school that starts.
What time?
7:45.
Oh.
It's not a big deal, but when you're summering all summer and having the summer of your life,
7:45. You could do that.
Yeah, and Rocco really got me in good practice of waking up early like that.
Yeah, 4:45.
Well, one time I woke up, and I woke up to him shifting around in his kennel in his little cage. I was like, shit. And I looked at the watch and I'm like, I am not doing this right now. But I got up and I looked at him, but he was still laying down. And I was like, all right, if you're not into it, I'm going back to bed. And
then he
went to bed for about 45 minutes.
You got 45 minutes?
And
he does a little.
He did that a lot.
I gotta piss.
He did that a lot.
But then he goes back.
I want to go outside.
To sleep. Yeah.
I want to go back inside.
Yeah. He's a baby.
What are we doing?
He walks
out. Whining?
Sometimes he walks out there and he's like, looking at me. It's like, you gotta stop.
Right.
Make the whiz, dude.
Yeah, what do you want me doing?
5, What the hell yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, he's got a little puppy brain. He was playing catch for me for 2 things. Bringing it back all night. It's like, hey, oh my gosh, he's doing it. And then the third time he just
lays down. He's like this.
Well, I took him on a little field trip, got him out of the house. Really tried to tire him out. Took him over to Kate's, who has a fenced-in backyard, and who happened to have a deer pass through there and left some droppings.
You let Rocco eat deer shit?
Well, how'd you know he was going to eat it?
He
eats shit.
He eats worms.
Dude, he eats worms, and he's probably got some worms from eating that deer shit.
Oh, no. He's got his shots. It's cool.
Okay, well.
Eat all the shit you want, Rocco. That's why Daddy got you vaccinated.
Go get it there, Rock. Make sure you just take one of them.
Get over here, tongue kiss me when you're done.
One of them Dentine dog chewables before you come over here and Give me a big old kiss goodnight.
One of the first jokes I ever wrote, where I was explaining how a dog licking in your mouth. Dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans' mouths. I'm like, oh yeah.
Humans are eating shit.
He was eating deer shit out of Kate's backyard. So it's a fenced backyard. Why is it jumping over just to say
I guess. Hey? Well, you know how, not to get all bumming everybody out, but you know, these deer have nowhere to go.
It was human shit, man.
They Googled it.
You took pictures?
Well, then your dog ate it. So there.
You've got a shit finder app on your phone? Like, babe, get the phone.
I did. I wasn't a part of that. I was.
He's eating something.
Well, it stops him from playing catch.
Hey, babe, you got an extra toothbrush?
Rocco's really scummy. His tongue needs quite a scraping. Oh, Rocco.
Rocco, show me your canines. Good boy.
Did Ethan report any?
Did you have a Tootsie Roll?
Of his?
Oh my, Rocco, deer shit and worms.
Did Ethan report any
Again?
Did he report any of his?
No, not a fucking thing. You know, I got on his thing. You know, they prompt you with email. You need to review Ethan. It's not too late. You can still tip Ethan. So I got on there and do all that.
So it's pretty much like Uber for dogs.
Yeah, yeah. And then it says...
Well, Rocco gave me the full report on Ethan.
I gushed my heart out and said, what a gentleman, and he didn't jizz on anything. And then it said, feedback from Ethan. Nothing.
How's he get away with that?
Immediate response. Well, I already gave him the tip. Hell,
how's it
he's
not
done.
Like Airbnb where
like, fuck
you got
your worm-eating dog.
You're giving... Yeah, that dog was shit.
Yeah.
And the brother that was watching your house?
He was weird. Kept messing with his water bottle. He roofied this water and put it in your fridge. I would have recorded the whole thing.
Hey, Ethan. I won't send this to you till later, but hope you're thirsty.
Hope the shower camera treated you
well.
Show
a thing of Rocco licking the water bottle or the cap of it.
So he came over to meet the dog before he agreed to do the job, right? And so I have to give him all the, here's the food, here's the deal, what else, And then I walked in, I was like, okay, well, do I just accept the bid now? Do I go ahead and hit the whatever button? He's like, oh, I got to do something. So he's like,
I need a night I didn't want to sleep on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to consult with my family.
I didn't think he was going to show up. I had 2 people cancel. In fact, Flakes.
Do you have any way of knowing if he was in the house?
Yeah, he was texting me.
Okay.
He doesn't know if we film him. Everybody's got cameras. He was probably like...
That's why I was sure to go
I'm
through...
just playing video games.
I just go to the front
My pants are all the way up.
Go to the front door every time. I'm taking Rocco on another walk.
Oh, yeah, the ring. Yeah.
Bling, 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 bling. Does that go off every time someone goes in front of the front door?
Yeah. Movement. I don't look at it. But... So I had to, go to the Rover app and establish that I'm paying for it. You have to pay ahead of time. So I hit the button for that, and he's like, "Oh, you requested pictures. Cool." I'm like, I don't know what I just signed up. I have no idea. So then every time, I'm on vacation, here's the dog. He's being a dog.
That's something free with Uncle Ted's service. I gave you pictures and songs and everything.
All the kids, the dog is still alive.
Yeah, I was getting texts from your kids.
Oh, yeah, the dog. Forgot about the dog.
We miss Rocco. Like, what about Uncle Ted? How's Rocco doing? He's great. I, on the other hand, had a tough night.
Have you guys ever seen The Lake House?
This kid, Ethan.
You, when I told the kids that you were watching the dog, they were so relieved to hear that.
Oh, good. Was there some kind of movie they watched as kids about some mean dog sitter?
I actually showed them Homeward Bound before we left.
It
was on ABC or something.
I wish I was able to be home when you guys all came home and I could have been like out of breath and like acting like I just got the house back in order or just found Rocco somewhere. hey, like come with a bunch of shrubbery on me and like
I
my
cooked
face
dinner.
all dirty.
Shove all the boxes out of the way. I didn't order from Cupini's.
Like get Rocco all like muddy and have him go through their rooms.
Put paw prints everywhere.
Clean up the huge party Rocco and I threw.
That made him feel better, though. You know, they were very anxious about going on vacation.
Yeah, first time flyers or not good
flew,
flyers.
but they were
Anxious
little.
about it.
They were little when they flew. One time we decided.
One time.
Every time I'd ask them that question, I'm like, hey, so you guys been on a plane, right? Oh yeah, 4 times. And then we get in the line to get on, and they're all like,
how's that work when they don't have
freaking
IDs?
out. It was one time.
I don't know what I'm doing.
They just let them go. They're like, oh yeah.
They belong with you, or do you have to show like any proof of
who are you traveling with? And then they say, well, you need to see your boarding pass.
Okay.
For them.
They don't give them like a code word like, yeah, are you being trafficked through
noodles? No, they don't.
And you're just go, just get through.
Sign. Yeah, they
I
were
told
pretty
you to
cool.
take your large device out of your bag.
They let me get on the plane early with
kiddos?
The youngest on the first. No,
Really?
to try to get a seat together, which was nice.
Ah.
The guy was like, "How many in your group?"
So it was like a free for all.
Well, you know how Southwest does.
Okay, well, as of this recording, if any T&A
They are
are listening in the
actually
distant future, they're going to get rid of this
switching
service.
They're switching the way they're doing
Southwest
it.
too for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
First time, long time.
So when you checked in,
It's
they gave
very
you
interesting
a group, right?
social experiment.
Grouping.
Yes, and I checked in late, and I was in C.
Oh, yeah. We got C on the way back, but we were like on it.
Isn't that
So it
wild?
doesn't matter. But basically, when you do A, B, or C, and then they give you numbers, and you stand by that, and then when they're like, okay, A, go, 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 and everybody runs and puts in lawn chairs and
It's wild. But when you're in
chickens,
C and you're the last one in there, and there's people like on the window or the aisle, and you're like, anybody sitting there, and you're like 6'4".
yeah,
I'm trying to find like the smallest people to sit by, or anybody that will acknowledge me.
I'll let you borrow my kids. That's a great deterrent.
Damn.
People hate that shit. They're like, oh, you guys, yeah,
Well,
take it, take the row.
So that was, and it was a full flight, so I had to like sit by somebody, right? And no one will accommodate, so I had to sit in the middle.
Oh no,
Whatever.
It's the worst.
But then on the way back, I had to. No, it was a not a full flight, so I was like, oh, thank God, I can sit wherever I want and spread out. Sure as shit, Adam.
What?
I mean, there's rows, empty rows, and be further back. And I was with. This is when I went to San Diego. Excuse me, I mispronounced that.
Yeah.
And for a school conference, and I went with another teacher and her husband, and they were like,
and you're looking
together.
for three together. Here we
Not
go.
really.
Come on,
like
guys.
they said, it wasn't a full flight, so I was going to let them sit together. And
Join arms.
I was going to go join arms. Get out of here. I don't want to hear them talk now.
Stick together.
So I sat in my own row, but I dumbly sat in the window aisle. Like I was going to be like, I'm going to lay out. I'm going to get my feet stretched
in the
out.
Window aisle.
At the window. Sorry, the window seat. Sorry.
So then here comes
misspoke.
two old ladies.
A couple sits by me, a younger couple, and they say they could have had a row by themselves. I could have had a row by myself.
She probably picked the seats, and she's like, I don't want to have to mess around with him.
The boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe she was into
So they
it.
sat right next to me and locked me in.
Hey, you want to watch?
And then I'm like, and it's a direct flight from San Diego to Kansas City.
That's nice.
Yeah, unless you're locked in and you're in the window seat.
Like 3 hours.
So
How
I
long
was
is your
enjoying
flight?
myself. I was trying to watch stuff. I'm listening to podcasts. But then in my brain, I just got like, I have got to get up. Like I'm freaking out. I'm like looking behind me, like pretending like I'm looking at the bathroom situation. But I'm like looking at all these rows that are empty, like, or at least one other person like
You're
in the
kidding.
window seat. I was like, finally, like they weren't asleep or anything. So I was like, excuse me, and I just finally got up, went to the bathroom,
And then you just
and
picked
then
a different seat.
I went right to another seat.
You're kidding.
And I left my carry-on there, but I had my phone and my headphones, and I
You were
was
just
good.
like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
So then I was stuck in the back, which was fine.
But you had at least one seat to your...
I had a whole row.
Oh, my God. Why would they sit right next to you?
Dedicated to myself.
What is wrong with these people?
I don't know.
That's weird. That's human psychology, though. They don't want to be by themselves.
Something. Or
Don't
just gave
put
a
us
great
by
aura. Maybe I
ourselves.
was just giving a great aura.
Hey, babe.
Maybe I was giving off lake house vibes.
This guy with the shirt's got good vibes. Should we sit next to him? Hell yeah, babe. You don't have to ask.
Well, Kate and I... So Kate...
He can help us stow things in the overhead compartment.
Kate went with me because I went with the teacher of the opposite sex.
Whoa.
So she got a room. I got a room, but so we took our significant others.
Oh, nice.
To San Diego.
Well, that was cute.
And then we...
Hang out the whole time.
But Kate took...
Ride bikes together.
We were looking to get Kate on that flight, but it was like way more expensive. She found a
oversold.
Right, sure. So what was the bad part about that, going back from San Diego, was having to go to the airport early for her because she had like a little bit of an earlier flight. And then I was there too, so I kind of hung out and watched the Olympics and, in my terminal. Because like at San Diego, you thought maybe they're all connected once you get all in and we can like meet up somewhere. But I've never been at an airport, and it was like saying like to terminals, or gates 11 through 18 or whatever. And then, but at the same era was like exit. I was like, I'm not going out and have to get felt up again through security.
Oh. So you just stayed there?
So I was like, I don't think I can get over to you. And then she got like delayed on her flight home because of this weather
she could
out
be there
there.
earlier, but her flight that sucks.
But it kind of worked out for her. She got the layover in Dallas and meet up with a friend and stuff. But
well, that's cool.
And I got to meet up a friend when I got home here too with Rocco.
That's right. You got hooked up with Rock.
Yeah, the Rock says, "Wake up, Ted. We're going. We're going on a worm. We're going worming."
The Rock says.
The Rock says it's time for a walk.
Put a little water on that food.
Did you put water in his food?
Oh, of course.
You gravy it up?
Didn't I put in the notes? He really likes it when you put just a little hot water on there, stir it up. He likes to hear the food. He gets all, oh, shit, that's my food. I can smell it now. Oh,
he ate it. I mean, you're going to act like he did.
Of course, he's going to eat everything. Absolutely.
Okay, then.
Whatever you put in front of him. But the water kind of slows him down so his belly doesn't hurt.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
You shat everywhere, dude.
You should be mad that I said something like that. Instead, you're like, oh, man, poor Rocco. His throat already hurt.
Yeah, chopping down. I could have softened up his hard food.
His teeth probably hurt from biting me so much. I wish I would have softened his food.
Adam.
Boy.
But yeah, you weren't the only one going on Western vacations.
I wanted to see San Diego Airport. That's why I brought this up.
I went to San Diego for this.
What's their deal?
AVID conference, right?
Yeah.
Schools promoting these new programs.
Oh, it was AVID?
It was an AVID program.
I've got an AVID student.
I'm avid about AVID. Hell, I'm rabid about AVID.
Oh, does that rhyme?
I don't know. I should have brought it up at the convention. But
did you make a speech at the convention?
No. But there was a lot of group work and a lot of
real waste.
It's other educators, and
you're a waste.
The other, we got to pick where we wanted to go for the conference.
Yeah.
And the teacher I went with, she's also a volleyball coach, so she needed to find a date that worked with her schedule. And San Diego seemed to be the best fit for our needs.
Nice.
And so it's like all on the... Have you ever traveled for work and had to fill out and do the travel credit card?
Oh, yeah. We have a website. It's awful.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And they want you to find under certain
and they
kind of
act like you're... I don't know. They give you a whole bunch of information that you're supposed to know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I should have asked more questions. I'm probably getting audited as we're talking
they're probably
right
looking
now.
over your travel.
I didn't even so they put us in this hotel where it was like a resort fee that they gave you $25 each day. And that was like to cover a meal that they didn't have to feed you because they have to give you per diem. But then like it has something in the rules like, but if you go to a conference, they offer food.
You got
to eat that food. Yeah, you got to do the free stuff.
Got to take your $25 and put it
right
back at the hotel.
But then,
counter.
like, I'm putting my credit card down when I check in for incidentals and stuff. They ended up like charging that card, and I'm
mini
like,
bar.
And me, I'm a newer teacher, and like, I don't want to like, but everybody's always there's
blow your wad.
Employees like, oh, I would, what do you call it when you like
shoot the moon?
No, like I
reimburse.
I do mileage, or I do. I would dock,
Definitely log it.
So then, like, you're keeping all your receipts, and like it's San Diego pricing, like lunch, like and you had to be like
$25
breakfast for
$16.
Lunch was $17, and then like $36 for dinner or something weird. But go try to find a lunch.
Oh, they gave you those prices? I was going to say, how'd you find that? There's no way.
They give you a card.
It's so expensive.
Right. They gave you those prices. But I don't know if we were supposed to do some research to, like, I don't know, to finagle the numbers.
You have to barter.
Well, like, we had to find, like...
We're teachers.
Right.
You have any bagels?
So, anyway, that part wasn't the best of fun.
So, you owe money. That's what you're saying.
Well, I turned it all into the district, and I'm probably... taking funds right out of the kids' mouths and with our
the free lunch program.
The budget of our already
great job,
depleted
kid.
Account.
You took your shoebox.
Can I get my $100 back for resort taxes?
Yeah, you went to the resort. You didn't have to do that. We wanted you at the Motel 6.
Mr. Maxwell, you did not need that jumbo umbrella at the pool.
Yeah.
We did, the hotel did have bike rental.
Oh.
And they had, have you ever been to We went to, with Dad,
we've been together.
Jim Croce.
I got my board shorts from San Diego, thank you.
We went to the beach, we had that seaweed fun stuff. We were like, were we 21 at that time or just under?
It was like a college trip or high school.
You had just turned 22?
We weren't even 21.
We were feeling a little 22? Well, it was during the Matt Lyon
what year was that?
Vince Young national championship. That would have been 01.
We may have been.
Or 03. I don't know. Anyway. It did feel different vibes of going this time. I'm sure we stayed somewhere different. But we were downtown. Kate and I and we all went to a Padre game too. They were playing the Dodgers.
Oh, wow.
It was packed. In Padres Stadium, Petco.
It was 2005.
That was?
So it would have been like 20, I think. No.
You'd have been 22.
21.
Oh.
We would have graduated in whatever. Yeah. I don't think we were old enough. I wasn't.
If it was 05?
I don't know.
How old are we?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think we were having sake and...
Oh, we were drinking. I didn't say we weren't doing that.
Anyway, we've been to San Diego. We went in there. We had a blast. We went to the Padres game.
Oh, yeah.
There's we had to get standing room only tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And they have this cool, like, outdoor park on the backside of the...
Petco?
At the Major League ballpark.
Petco
So you just walk around there, and they have a huge stage where they have bands there, and the park is open on non-game days and stuff.
Was Jim Croce there?
Jim Croce wasn't there, but Tony Gwynn's statue was.
Okay.
Anyway, that's where we were supposed to stand out for the game, but there was nowhere. I mean,
oh, he's dead,
and you can't even see it.
Go on.
Yeah, it was just like there's like a big screen out there. This is a big party town. Or big party.
It's a party porch.
It's party porch. It's party like venue on the backside of like the stadium, like almost like a little concert area.
So you couldn't even see the game?
So yeah, like live. So like we kept trying to sneak into areas we weren't allowed to. Seeing how the other ushers, perform.
Yeah, you were testing them.
There was guys like, we were standing like behind seats, but there was like no one behind us. I mean, it was like harmless, but I'm sure they don't like people standing behind us.
Well, did they properly inform you?
They said, all right, guys, it's time to find your seats. I was like, that's a good line.
Oh, I'm going to take that. Did you say, I'm an usher, and I like to tell people, move it along.
Well, the other night I wasn't very good at that.
Why?
Well, we did. We also went into north to Anaheim for an Angels game too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Oh, maybe I did know that. Wow.
Check my gram, bro.
I know you've been posting.
Yeah, I've been just trying to get with the T&Aers and let them know what's going on out there in Tedville.
Sometimes I just go and check your gram because I haven't heard from you.
Right.
Probably at a baseball game.
Probably. But we went up there and they had these like little straw hats, like the little
what do they call their
carnival
place?
hat, the Big A,
Really?
Angel Stadium.
Really?
Yeah, you go there and it makes you feel like you're in like a Naked Gun movie. I remember that time he was the umpire and he was doing everything,
getting rid of that dirt.
Yeah. It was fun. It's like an older ballpark, but it looks kind of new. It feels like you're at Disney because it's kind of like a theme park vibes. It's got that big fountain with big rocks out there. Yeah. They have a parking lot. They have a giant parking lot.
Yeah.
And it's like Kauffman Stadium.
There's
a parking lot just for tailgating.
Oh.
And we went out after the game. There's like all this, like the pillars that go out to the parking lot or whatever. Like the little concrete.
Yeah.
I mean, like just to kind of like with the little, they can close off parts of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Or whatever stuff you walk through to get to the parking lot.
Yeah.
In each of these openings, there was a little grill and hot dog person. Little hot dogs. Like 50 of them. Like shoulder to shoulder. Like you couldn't walk through without talking to at least two hot dog vendors talking about hot dogs. It's like, who's eating these hot dogs right now? Like, are they getting all the drunkards after the game?
Yeah.
Everybody's just going to their cars, but like, they're just grilling them on these little spits they have.
Those little hibachis?
What you probably should do is just go in there right as the game's ending. Get some half-price dogs.
They probably get a bunch of people on the way in. Oh, I do want a hot dog.
Well, I know, but I don't remember seeing them on the way in. They were there on the way out.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, you could be hungry. Maybe it's
could be hungry. That's a fair.
Save your appetite.
That's a good point, Adam.
Eat in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
So Anaheim is supposed to be Los Angeles, but they needed a parking lot, so they put it in Anaheim. Is that?
I mean, it's always been in Anaheim, but they've always had different names for it. They were the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Okay.
Anaheim Angels. Now they're Los Angeles Angels. Proper. But in the background, there's like Walt Disneyland. I mean, Disneyland. We saw fireworks from Disneyland happening.
You did?
Leaving the game. It was awesome.
So, did you drive up there?
We rented a car.
Buzzed up. How long does it take?
So I had to well, it was only like 60 miles or it's supposed to be an hour, but then with that Los Angeles traffic, oh my gosh.
Did you get
They ain't lying, man. Well, you're just going for a while and then you have to slow down and you're just totally stopped on the highway.
Oh my goodness.
This is brutal.
Did you take the I-5 up?
No, we were trying to avoid tolls.
Oh my God.
That's probably why it took so long.
Dude.
No, I think you're just in traffic.
Hour and 30 minutes, tops.
Yeah, it was about that. So we got there right, kind of like being at all these.
So instead you took the 15?
When we like.
That's 2 hours, dude.
You're doing like the California thing from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, am I?
You can take the 15 to the 5.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, that's great.
Like that's a great one. That makes me laugh. Oh, it makes me laugh.
But we had to check out of our nice hotel in San Diego.
Boo.
Because we went because we were flying back and going to the game.
La Quinta.
We went to the game, and then no, Kate found a
Holiday Inn Express?
Airbnb.
Oh.
That was a teepee.
No.
Yes, we slept in a teepee.
It was real teepee?
It was like a teepee on someone's property.
Yikes.
We got there late too, and we had to kind of
made
walk
out of
around.
the skin of tourists.
And it's like one of these hostel situations where you're sharing a bathroom, you're outside. There's like a little kitchenette area that's outside.
Yo. You guys,
we
take
got
pictures
there.
of that?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good place to be there only for a couple hours. Because we got up in the morning and at 10 o'clock it was getting hot already. And
sure.
We kind of lucked out. It's weird. San Diego has some cooler weather, probably because of the water.
It's the ocean for sure.
But then we were up in Anaheim in the mountains, gets closer to the sun, the hills.
You get burnt.
Woo! Woo!
Okay.
So that was fun. Made it back alive.
So then you have to go back to San Diego to fly? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
We went back to San Diego. We rented the card from San Diego.
Well, that's not that far. I just zoomed out. I see the trip.
Well, we didn't get all of California knocked out. We were looking to get to Oakland before the A's are no longer the Oakland A's.
Oh, my goodness. Be careful.
So Kate and I are, summer might be over, but not the summer baseball tour.
Never-ending summer.
We're taking it. Summer, never-ending summer. That's our time. We do it all the time. I want to go to Tokyo.
You want to do what?
Go to Tokyo.
Okay.
Keep on rocking the joints. Listen. So we're going back. So I've done a Padre-Dodger game, and it was pretty... I guess that's not... I think the Padres think it's more of a rivalry,
Yeah.
than the Dodgers do. But
Sure.
I think it's more like Dodgers, Giants would be more. But even worse, I think, might be the Oakland A's and the Giants. And that's the game we're going into.
Yeah.
And, Adam, the game is
Battle of the
also...
Bay.
It's a Battle of the Bay. And they're celebrating a lot of great former Oakland A greats.
Oh, yeah? The Bash Brothers?
Jose Canseco's getting inducted to their Hall of Fame.
There?
Yeah.
Is he going to DJ?
So the seats, if we would have showed up, it's a Saturday game, and they're inducting Jose Canseco and a whole bunch of other famous A's. You go on that Tuesday, the next week, it's $4 tickets or something. Kate's got it. Every time you buy tickets at a ballpark, you're automatically on their email chain, and she got one for hey, September sale. We're having a $2
Fire sale!
$2 Tuesday. If we would have gone a month later, But it'll be fun.
Did you touch me?
I didn't. Go to the tape.
Something touched me.
Oh my gosh. We got a ghost here in the
Rewind
T&A studio. We got to call Zach from Ghost Hunters. He'll get down here. I'll get to the bottom of it.
I would love to do that. Would you be interested in doing that?
Calling Zach.
Who's Zach?
From Ghost Hunters.
From Ghost Hunters.
He talks like this, and he has those big Harry Carey glasses.
So you do watch this show?
I used to in another life. Ooh, you're huge reveal on the Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour podcast. Ted's a ghost.
He was dead the whole time.
I see Ted people.
Oh, you want to do our movie?
Oh my gosh.
You want to do our movie corner?
Speaking of which, we see Ted people, we see movies. Hit it. It's the Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour movie corner.
I'll put the music in later. It'll probably be more futuristic. Robot fart.
Robot fart. Adam, what movie did you see? What do you want to talk about?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah. Your name starts first.
You just took a...
Oh, you wanted me to go into the lead?
You just had a transition. That was
yeah,
perfect.
we were all looking for, as we know, the movie I just referenced, The
Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis and Haley Joel Osment. Mint. Of Great film. He saw dead people. Bruce Willis was dead the whole time. Yada, yada, yada. M. Night Shyamalan, you did it. You twisted it up. We thought one thing for the whole movie, and then you flip-flopped it on us. We should have known the whole time with all these subtle clues you left throughout the film.
M. Night Shyamalan, a ding-dong.
Let's watch it multiple times and make this guy millions. He went on to make other great movies that had twists in them, right?
Yeah.
Like what? He made that one movie with the aliens?
Signs?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Did that have a twist?
The Village?
Twist.
Yeah. Well, did Signs have a twist? Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, it did, because it was all about faith, kind of. There was a little bit of a twist at the end. Not a huge twist.
The guy's known for making a movie.
Suspenseful build-up.
Flying it one way.
There's a reveal.
Something happens. He made that Unbreakable movie, too.
Well, yeah.
Was there a big twist in that?
Well, I kind of had a bunch of movies.
Was that a
comic book stuff?
Yeah, comic book stuff.
The Village. Did you see The Village? That had a big twist.
What were they? They were in the village?
They were like supposed to be old-timey and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're, don't go in the woods because there's a monster out there. And then you find out.
Monsters TV.
What?
The Monsters social media. What is it?
No, it wasn't symbolic at all.
What was it?
It's like, it turns out that somebody was dressed up like the monster, and then you find out that it's just like a big commune. Like it's like a study. Some professor just took a bunch of people out there, and they started having babies and stuff. Because the chick like escapes, and she's like on a normal street, and there's a security guard like.
Weird.
Oh, we just spoiled it.
Yeah, Adam, when you're putting that music in for this spot, for this segment, will you make sure you put a big, loud spoilers disclaimer?
Doink, 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 doink. Whoops.
Spoiler alert, because I'm about to hit one too with you.
Yeah.
Because I watched the new M. Night Shyamalan movie
yes.
after a long day with Rocco. Got him real tuckered out.
You took Rocco to the movies? That's cute.
He ate so much stuff.
Popcorn?
Probably
at the movies?
Probably passed out from delirium from all the... Anyway, he's fine. He's alive. We're happy to have him. He was tuckered out, so I was like, I'm going to go to a movie by myself. And I did. I went online and I picked out a movie, and I was like, I'm in for a suspenseful movie that Kate probably doesn't want to see later on. So I picked out Trap, and this is a movie by M. Night Shyamalan with Josh Hartnett. Heartthrob.
He's back.
And I want to tell you everything from the trailer, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So it's out there.
So, but if you want to see the movie, don't listen to what Ted's about to say.
Who goes to see movies anyways? Anyway, the movie's all about him taking his teenage daughter to a
Taylor Swift-esque concert.
Yeah, like a popcorn pop star, female star concert. So it starts and you're at the concert. It's like one of these films that happens in, all in the span of a couple hours.
I love those.
Well, yeah, it kind of makes you feel... It was a very suspenseful movie with a lot of action going on.
Plus you had to pee real bad.
So at the... right from the jump, you're enthralled. You're at the concert. You're there. He's getting in. There's big lines. The daughter wanted to get there earlier to see the artist before all that. They get inside. They are noticing a large amount of police presence. Security everywhere. At every door.
Are they just to protect this audience?
Sure. And the fact that they're looking for somebody. And they believe that this person's going to be at this concert.
Oh, boy.
And...
That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah. And it made Josh Hartnett's character feel like he was in a trap.
Oh, a little uneasy, huh?
A little uneasy.
Or a trap.
It was a trap. So, the whole movie is him, realizing he's in a trap. They're looking for him. I don't know if that's in the trailer.
Yeah. It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's done horrible things. I'll leave it at that.
Naughty stuff?
but the whole time I'm waiting. He's like looking at the security guards. He's trying to find ways out of the venue. There's hints laid along the line of the film, like where, hey, the only people allowed out of the arena are backstage. That's the only way out. There's a Wayne's World moment where a employee at the venue,
Mr. Big's limousine.
Yeah, he was like, gives them the whole lowdown, even gives them the code word, because all the employees of the arena were trained on this, because
it's a trap.
The guy could be anybody.
Is he like a well-known killer or something?
Yeah.
They put all this.
The butcher
in the
there, I said it. Oh my gosh.
It's all in the trailer. I see it right in front of us.
But it's Josh Hartnett. He's like teeny bopper. Everybody loved him, big crushes. But he's kind of a creepy guy. I mean, he's just really smiley and trying to be all nice to everybody. And there's like a scene where his daughter is like having trouble with some other girls at school, and their mom's at the concert too, and they're like all at the concert, and he's like having to deal with like this like teen drama, but the mom's like trying to and like he's feeling trapped.
Oh yeah, this sounds great.
I mean, it was good. I mean, it was kind of fun. I like the movies. We're back at the movies. We're having fun. It's a summer blockbuster ? But it was kind of fun watching him, being all, clean cut in the 90s and everything, be like some kind of mastermind and trying to get out of stuff. And
so what's the twist, man? Lay it on us.
I'm still waiting.
What?
I even cheated. I went to the closed caption screening of this film to catch any extra clues.
You wanted to read all about it.
I don't go to a lot of movies, and I don't know if anybody really does anymore, but there's so many different options in theaters you can go to, and which theater offers different sound and different size screens. I chose the one that was within my bedtime limits and had closed captioning, which just so happened to have closed captioning.
And you were the only person.
And so, like, that being like the M. Night Shyamalan movie, I was like reading every like thing on the screen. Like, okay, I'm trying to like taking notes. Like, okay, the performance, like the woman, the singer in the movie, she's going and they're labeling every song title on there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, this has got to be a clue. So like, it's like talking about being like, oh, close call, or like, oh my gosh, there's going to be something happening, or maybe all the words of the songs titles are a clue, or something's going to happen. Nothing like that.
All that
big waste of time.
Oh my God,
I don't know. Are you looking up like maybe there's something like?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff you missed.
Yeah, probably.
So they don't outwardly say that he's the culprit, right? Aren't you supposed to like kind of figure it out? They do?
Yeah.
So you're just watching him
the whole time
try to escape?
Spoiler alert, he's got like his victim on his little phone, and he's showing people. They show
that in the trailer.
I got him right here, and if you don't let me out of here, I'm gonna kill him right now.
He does?
Yeah. He ends up kidnapping the freaking singer.
Of course he does.
Bringing him back to her house.
Of course he does.
And it's not even like a clever thing where the singer, she's like trying to catch him too, so she's like stealing his phone and all this and that. But nothing really I mean, like, then the cops come and they get him. That's it. In the movie.
I think that's his daughter. That's M. Night's daughter. She's the singer.
Oh.
And she's a director too, I think.
Oh.
Or maybe he has more than one daughter. I don't know.
Oh.
But then she put out a movie. It was kind of like his movie. I don't know. It was supposed to be scary. I didn't see it. I was going to take the kids.
Like, hey, if the movie's good, it's my movie. If it's bad, it was her first movie, guys. Lay off.
Leave her alone.
Quit name calling.
It's the first time. She needs to, work her way up to not tarnish the Shalamalonga-Ding-Dong name.
We're getting canceled.
Why?
Shamalonga-Ding-Dong.
It's fun to say.
I felt like a Shamalonga-Ding-Dong in that movie theater waiting for that twist. There was even like an extra bonus scene after the credit, like the first couple credits
go through. He's one of my favorite directors. I don't know why I can't say Shamalonga-Ding-Dong.
Is that what his fan base? That's what they're called.
We're
Shamalanga Ding Dongs.
They're called Ding Dongs. Yes.
I'm a Shamalanga Ding Dong.
He makes good movies, and now his kid's doing it.
Well, go see Trap. Now that I told you everything about it.
Ted, how many popcorn bags would you give the movie Trap?
5 out of 5.
He loved it.
Loved it.
I was riveted.
I'm gonna go back.
Well, good for you, man.
I can't wait till it's streaming. No, I assume that.
Oh, see, I think he's got more than one daughter.
It's a movie that you need to go see.
I know how that goes,
over
bud.
Again. All right, quickly before we're out of this hour, you want to talk about your movie you saw?
We went on a vacation. We went to the movies on vacation.
You went to the movies on vacation?
Yeah, that's what we
I feel like that's what we always did in Phoenix.
That's why we went. Because it was.
Did you go to Old Time Theater?
110 degrees.
Oh yeah. What'd you see? Despicable Me 4?
No, hell no. They already saw that.
Oh.
They saw that without me.
You saw Ice Age 8.
We saw Twisters.
Oh, you did? That was another movie I was going to see, but I decided not to.
Oh, you're lucky you saw the other one. I would have much rather saw Trap.
Even now that I told you about it?
Has nothing to do with the first movie, except it's exactly like the first movie. Twister.
Like, there's a female, there's a male.
Yes.
There's a guy that looks like Fillmore Seymour Hoffman.
It's like they took
Philip
caricatures of those people and made a movie younger than people. That's it.
Here's the new heartthrob from Top Gun.
And everybody loved
Maverick.
it. The kids loved it.
Oh, good.
They were all like, this is great. And it's just a bunch of country music and yeehaw and cowboy shit.
We got an F5 coming.
Yeah, I was like,
hold on, bro.
No, not Keanu's. Cowboys. Go ahead. Try now.
Yeehaw,
Exactly like that. And they're all like,
holy Montana. That's the biggest Twister I've ever seen. Were they in Kansas?
Just like in Twister. No,
Kansas?
Oklahoma. Just like in Twister, the first one. There's an opening scene where lots of people die.
Was there a tornado in an alley?
Huh?
That would have been really funny. Symbolic. An actual twister going through an alley.
Why an alley? Tornado Alley?
Tornado Alley.
Well, they said
Oklahoma.
they have Tornado Alley a lot. It was all over the place.
Was there like a machine that was like Bill Paxton's baby that got lifted up with the balls and they span around and they were
That was
like,
actually the other lady's
get on
baby.
the
But yeah, Dorothy was in the movie.
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Dorothy makes a cameo.
But also, they have some other way that they're trying to stomp out Twisters in this movie.
There's a bad guy, though?
We all just accept whatever they give us. That's what I'm saying. As an audience, they're just like...
They're trying to, like, block out the sun?
No, they're like putting diaper powder in the tornado and it'll stop. We're gonna snuff out. We're gonna save so many lives.
They were doing it, like, on a big scale.
I'm
like,
not joking, dude.
Get the talcum powder.
And I look down at my kids, my offspring. They're all like, "Yeah, this makes sense. It's a great movie. We love this movie." And the country music played, and they're like,
I'm gonna Dad, I gotta buy some Twister merchandise immediately.
I was laughing. There was a part where he's like, "I'm going to show you the good stuff of Oklahoma. We're going to the rodeo." And he knew a tornado was going to fucking hit the rodeo, right? And I was like, "I got to pee."
I'll be back when the tornado hits.
And I heard it get loud, and I come running back. Told you!
So they had a cow coming through the tornado. There was a big bull. There's a big bull and twisted up.
I might have been.
Did the house get displaced? Like, whoa.
That was Wizard of Oz.
Ran through it on the highway. They drove through it.
We're
going through.
There was
drive-through.
There were some funny scenes like that. There was a movie scene at the end. Remember when the drive-in hits in the first one? There's a movie deal too.
Oh my gosh!
It's supposed to not have anything to do with the first one, but it's like scene for scene.
Did Helen Hunt show up somewhere?
The lady is supposed to be like her. She's a lot like Holly Hunter to me. A young one.
You're like Holly Hunter, huh?
Yeah, she kind of talked like that.
Hey, I'm Holly Hunter. I like tornadoes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then the other guy, you've seen this guy smiling and being a cowboy. This guy.
That Glenn?
Yeah.
He's the hottest thing since sliced bread, isn't he?
What else is he in?
Top Gun Maverick. He plays the bad guy in that. Not the bad guy. They're all good guys, but...
I didn't see that.
He plays the antagonist.
He was like, "I'm a cowboy."
Adam, we have an antagonist on this show.
Who's that?
That timer, that clock that keeps ticking away.
We have so much to talk about.
Another week.
We'll save it for next time.
We barely got into social media X being brought down by two of the biggest men in North America.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to get on the horn with those guys and get our X handle back.
Yeah, well...
Maybe we'll get in that next week.
I saw you join the live chat, though, and it said Trump, Elon, and then there was one more little icon there, Ted.
I just wanted to get the fellas together and just talk it out.
Hash it out. You're like, guys, I'm going to let you run with it, but...
Let me get in here first.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make a little history tonight.
Go into Ted for questions. There are millions of people who have joined us tonight, but I see one fellow here. He's first in line. Ted Zergut. What's his accent?
South African, right?
Oh, okay. That's bad.
Well, hit us up with your best South African accent, and we'll all get canceled together. But until then, thanks for listening, T&A Nation.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you. Talk to you soon.
We'll see you next week, probably.
Probably. Bye.
I did it already.
All right, bye.
Fucking get one. That's it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.